I think I'm working. Let's see what happens. Welcome to the Dirty Folks Day. I'm saying so. Welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I appreciate you tuning in right now. Okay, Ella, let me explain something to you. I am a hater because I'm from Chicago, nigga. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a hater about LeBron. I'm just a regular hater, my nigga. Just hater on everybody in general, nigga. What y'all don't understand is hate makes you great. Hate makes you great. Love only changes you. Hate changes the world. You love that girl, you change your behavior. Hitler hates everybody. He changes how Europe looks. Nigga, hate makes you great. Anyway, I saw this article earlier, and even though I'm not going to turn this to a sports channel by any means, I will admit that for the last year, maybe year and a half, I've been wanting to rank your favorite players as far as what place they go in a hierarchy. Like Magic Johnson, for instance, he would be like a 4-star general. LeBron to be like a lieutenant. He doesn't lead the troops like that. He might be a double agent the way he switched motherfucking teams. But I wanted to do something about that. Not really about sports, but about the personalities and what rank they would be in a hierarchy under some man shit. And I may do that, but I may do that on the Comedy Report channel. But we're about to change the name of the Comedy Report channel to Dirty Politics. So I might do it on the Dirty Politics channel. Well, I ain't renamed it yet though. But I saw this and I thought it was interesting. Because once you do some bullshit, you'll get everybody indicted. This thing got his wife indicted, my nigga. How do you get your wife indicted? That's crazy. Amazing. Fuck you get your wife. Your wife don't work with you. She ain't your coworker, your manager, your agent, your fitness instructor. How the fuck you get your wife indicted? That's crazy. You should be ashamed. A man's #1 job is to provide for his family. #2 job is to protect his kid from his spouse. Don't ever get that twisted. To protect his children from his toddler, because she'll fuck him up. #3 job is to protect your family in general. Protect your girl, protect your home. To provide and protect. You provide for your family, you protect your kids from your baby mama, and then you protect your baby mama and your kids after you got that bitch in check. Because if you don't check her first, she'll become a fight promoter. Never get that twisted. Mamata. Anyway, let's get right into it, man. LeBron James' involvement in PED scandal explained after NBA star named in an investigation. Y'all see that, right? We're going to get to that article. We're going to get there. LeBron, this is 2023. LeBron has been accused of using steroids since 2013. Before I get into the article, I want to pull one of my favorite YouTubers. He's no longer on YouTube, but from my understanding, he's on Patreon. Chronicles of Judah. Shout out to Chronicles of Judah, wherever you are. Wherever you are. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are. I like the content. Let's go back to something that he did in 2017 about something that Max Kellerman did in 2016, 2017. Let's slow walk this to see how we got to this PED crisis. Let's go. Really? Oh, there you go.
The older players, they were 36, 37 years old, 38 years old by the time they played the minutes that LeBron James has played. And those are rough minutes. Those are minutes in the crucible of playoff action. Now, this season, I've been saying since the beginning, given that fact, I don't care how you take care of your body, or rather, one of the ways you take care of your body.
You see, I don't care how you take care of your body, or one of the ways you take care of your body, because he had to correct himself, because now he's going to make his little statement.
Your body is rest. And given that fact, the fact that LeBron James has taken very few games off this season, not like last season, 2 seasons ago, when he mysteriously in the offseason lost like 30 pounds of muscle mass and didn't look the same and didn't play the same.
Paleo diet.
And then came back brolic and
Yo, hey, Steven, they talking about some paleo diet. Trying to say LeBron James over there eating roughage, lettuce, and veggies, and that's how he lost 30 pounds. You know what? God bless. All right. That's hilarious. I'm bringing that back a little bit. I don't want to mess up the context. I just think everybody that eats tofu and joins a paleo diet are crazy, bro. I just do. Fuck paleo diets. Fuck anything but tofu. Tofu is horrible, boy. It's not a meat substitute. They just make tofu look like meat. It don't taste like meat. It's horrible. But anyway.
Off this season, not like last season, 2 seasons ago, when he mysteriously in the offseason lost like 30 pounds of muscle mass and didn't look the same and didn't play the same.
Paleo diet.
And then came back brolic and back to being LeBron James Superman.
See, Max knows what I was talking about in one of these other videos where I mentioned it. He knows it. See, and that's the talk around the campfire. They know that LeBron James is PEDed up. Right? They know that man is on PEDs or so-called modern day steroids or designer steroids, whatever you want to call them. They know that already. All right. There's a lot of things that the so-called liberal sports media they don't talk about because it's bad for business. All right. For those who don't know, LeBron James's name was found on the Biogenesis ledger, allegedly. All right, the same Biogenesis corporation that they used to bust A-Rod for performance-enhancing drugs. His name was found on there, as well as I believe Jameer Nelson and I think even Ray Lewis. But they know about LeBron James already. The league knew. LeBron lost all that weight because the NBA was bringing in a reform in regards to blood to PED testing, EPO.
2016, the NBA. Remember that the NBA brought in a blood testing situation. Remember that. Now, Chronicles of Judah was talking about this in 2017. 2017, he was talking about the NBA changed the policy, so LeBron got off PEDs and lost 30 pounds of weight, and he couldn't dunk anymore. People don't remember that. LeBron couldn't even dunk. He couldn't bully anything anymore. I remember that season because I quit watching the NBA in 2017. No, that's not true. I stopped watching the NBA in 2016. Well, it was technically 2017. It was a 2016-2017 season. But I quit watching it because of Kevin Durant's mom, right? But that's a whole different story for another day on how the NBA turned me off because on Father's Day of 2017, the Warriors won the championship. Kevin Durant won MVP, and his mama sunned him, bro. I'll never forget that. That championship was a 20-year anniversary of when Michael Jordan cried when he won the 2016 championship, and he cried because his dad wasn't there because his dad got murdered. I grew up watching men raise men. Now I gotta watch Kevin Durant get sunned by his mama, and the crazy shit was Steph Curry dad was there, Andre Iguodala dad was there, fucking Klay Thompson dad was there, and the whole time through the whole game I'm irritated because they kept talking about how pretty Steph's mom was. Man, look at Draymond mom, look at KD mom, and I was mad as fuck because it was Father's Day and I'm watching this shit like, when you gonna say something about the dads? They had awesome dads that played in the fucking NBA. These are not like generic niggas, these are name brand niggas, and you can't mention their fathers? But you mentioned their mama. Michael Thompson played for the Lakers on all them championship teams. Andre Iguodala dad played in Europe. Goddamn it, Steph Curry dad, we already know, nigga. Goddamn it, damn, I can't think of his dad's name. I feel fucked up. But he played for Charlotte for many years. Why the fuck can't I think of Steph Curry dad right now? Dale Curry. You know what I'm saying? Dale Curry played. Goddamn it, man. You had these former NBA stars there supporting their sons on Father's Day. And all you could talk about the moms, and I just couldn't take it, bro. By the time Kevin Durant's mom sunned them and act like she won the chip, like she was the reason that nigga had the jump shot, you always do with the NBA, bro. I've only watched one game since then, and that was literally the game Kevin Durant was playing for the Nets, and his foot was a toe over the three-point line. And the only reason I watched that is because I was at a fish fry, because y'all know I travel for food, right? Free food, nigga, I'm there, bro. And I was at a fish fry, and they had the game on. That's the only reason I watched it, nigga. I boycotted the NBA since Kevin Durant won the chip on Father's Day, and they never mentioned nobody daddy. Because I'm a man's man, nigga. Men are awesome. Bitches just fuck. Men are awesome. I'll never forget that shit. So what he talking about is I'm a year removed from when I stopped watching the NBA, and I won't watch it again until that fucking gay-ass Adam Silver is out the office and LeBron James retired. I won't watch it again. They need to bring in a new commissioner and get rid of LeBron with this single mama ass. I love you, mama, even though you fucked my teammate and you abandoned me at 12 and white people had to raise me. But then I did a show called The Barbershop and I said I'm scared of white people even though they fucking raised me. Until they get these fucking cuckold niggas, these sons of single mothers out the fucking league and get a heterosexual commissioner, I won't watch the NBA again. But he was talking in 2017 about what they did in 2016. Shout out to Chronicles of Judas. Shout out to Max Kellerman. And shout out to Stephen A. Smith for keeping the integrity of the game and, you know, doing this little blow up. I'm bringing that back one more time because I'm about to go to an article and everything they just said the last 30 seconds is going to be in our article.
Modern day steroids or designer steroids, whatever you want to call them. They know that already. All right. There's a lot of things that the so-called liberal sports media, they don't talk about because it's bad for business. All right. For those who don't know, LeBron James's name was found on the Biogenesis ledger, allegedly. All right. The same Biogenesis corporation that they used to bust A-Rod for performance-enhancing drugs. His name was found on there, as well as, I believe, Jameer Nelson and I think even Ray Lewis. But they know about LeBron James already. The league knew. LeBron lost all that weight because the NBA was bringing in a reform in regards to blood, to PED testing. EPOs, I believe, was the specific that they were going to start testing for, which is the blood thinner, you know, so that you can oxygenate your blood easier. And he decided, I guess, that he was going to try to, allegedly, he was going to try to get on or fast or lose this weight to try to get the drug out of his system. And he lost all this weight, and they made up this stuff about the paleo diet. Came back the next year, if you remember, his first year with Cleveland, the man could barely dunk. He lost all the weight, and like Max said, then he decides to take 2 weeks off and go down to Miami. And just like Max said, came back all big and brolic. You know, brolic is a hood term, means muscle bound. And he was back to jumping through the gym again. Now that, I mean, didn't Stephen A. just say that the man has a personal gym in his own house? Why did he have to go down to Miami to get his body back in the condition that he needed to be in? Things that make you go, And please keep in mind that LeBron had his best years in Miami in regards to player efficiency and also his...
Let's pause it right there, man. All right, guys. I told you, man, we ain't gonna really slow walk this because it ain't gonna be on that long. I gotta go to work in the morning, but remember what they said about the situation with when they decide to start testing. Let's check this out.
It's obvious some of our players are doping. How are some guys getting older, yet thinner and fitter? How are they recovering from injuries so fast?
I think it would take an astounding amount of naivety to believe there's not PEDs in the NBA. The incentive right now in the NBA is too great. They're handing out $10 million contracts, $15 million contracts to guys that are 7th on the bench, 8th on the bench. This league is flush with money. When that's the case, there are players dying, willing to cheat, to be a part of it. You can guarantee it. And it has nothing in that.
Hold on, man. I just wanted to clap on that. When the money get low and the hungriness show, niggas better get the fuck out the house.
Respect to do with basketball, any sport, any game of life for that matter. With that much money involved, people are going to be willing to cheat to get there. Show me a sport, and I'll show you a dirty sport.
Show me a sport, and I'll show you a dirty sport. I wonder if they'll be able to cheat doing penny pitching. I wonder, y'all see this line coin league? Y'all never know this, but every hat I wear, it got this logo on it, man. That's what professional line coin league, man. We're going to bring back professional coin pitching, man, Chicago style. That's going to be our league. Hopefully we can make it as big as bowling or pool or something. It ain't going to be as big as basketball, but hopefully. Let me tell you something. Sidebar. The reason I'm so serious about this penny pitching league ain't because of the league, bro. It's because of the apparel, the merchandising, and the fact that even when you look at a game like bowling, a lot of people don't professionally bowl, but a lot of people got bowling and billiards and darts and spades on their phone. They just play that shit. Penny pitching on your phone, nigga, that's $5 million a year, my nigga. For niggas that don't even give a fuck about the sport, bro. Just using their thumb. I'm so excited about the sports league, bro. The licensing agreement is going to be bananas, bro. Anyway, but yeah, he's right. He's right, man. You show me money, I'll show you some cheaters, man. So check this out. LeBron James, involved in PED scandal, explained after NBA star named an investigation. Hold on, let me see if I can make this bigger for y'all. NBA legend LeBron James has been mentioned in federal investigation into performance-enhancing drugs. Unredacted, which means they finally opened it up. Unredacted federal documents that were part of the 2023 biogenesis investigation. Remember, they were just talking about the biogenesis investigation. Mentioned that the LA Lakers star, but it does not in any way accuse him or suggest James has taken banned substances. Wait, pause. Pause, man, just pause. Real quick. How you gonna tell me that you mentioned me, but I ain't part of it? How does that work? How does that work? So you saying I ain't nowhere around it? None of my friends did it. I'm not part of a RICO for it. You just happen to mention my name? That's bullshit, bro.
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
All right, let's continue. However, longtime friend and business manager Ernest Mims, as well as trainer David Alexander, have both been suspected. So, wait. LeBron isn't suspected, but his business manager, who don't play no sports, and his trainer, who is the one that does his nutrition, they've been suspected? Come on, bro.
Hey, y'all! Masters are coming! He's a coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here he comes!
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
Alexander was also listed as a Miami-based personal trainer for Savannah James. Oh, that's how he got his wife popped. Okay, the wife of four-time NBA champion. The docs say that the DEA claimed that Mims brought controlled substances for personal use without intending to supply them to anyone else. Wait a minute, whoa. Who brings drugs and don't invite nobody else, right? Hey, hold on, nigga. Hey, let me explain something to you, Zone. I don't even know what to start with PED, bro. Look, let me tell you something. I'm addicted to jerk chicken and tacos, my nigga. Jerk chicken and tacos. Don't accuse me of nothing else, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This I got this. I got this with a Fitbit, baby. I'm in this bitch, baby. Look, your wife went to a personal trainer. There is nothing about Savannah that says she does steroids. Savannah thick as shit. She thicker than gyro meat, bro. Savannah's thicker than gyro meat. But she's not a athlete of any sort unless you talk about on her back. You know what I'm saying? Making babies. She doesn't need steroids. Maybe if she's pregnant, but she's not pregnant right now. Like, she doesn't need steroids. So why would they try to indict Savannah? So you indicted his trainer, his manager, and his wife, but not him? Come on, man. Quit playing with me, bro.
Hell no. To the no. Yeah.
That nigga said jerk chicken and tacos are PEDs. That's hilarious. All right, so like a sub, man. Like a sub as y'all come in. So y'all want me to think that, and then you telling me that he got a suitcase full of drugs, but he ain't offering them to anybody, nobody. Well, how you pull that off, bro? Oh, yeah, I got all these steroids, but they for me, they personal use, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? That's crazy. That's like pulling up with a kilo and telling motherfuckers you do blow. They be like, you do blow with a kilo. Yeah, I do blow with a kilo. Stop playing, bro. You ain't Tony Montana. Man, when LeBron gets out the league, it's going to be a shitstorm, bro. And I'm not even hating on LeBron. I think he's a great player. I don't think he's the GOAT, but I think he's a great player. But, bro, I think they had so much stuff for him to have a squeaky clean record, right? They had all the extramarital affairs, even though you heard about the wife swaps, and you even saw pictures of CP3 taking Savannah James to dinner, talking about we just friends, but they was having a romantic night out. Like, you seen the wife swap. Well, you seen Savannah as part of the wife swap, but you ain't never seen LeBron with shit. Every time you see LeBron with a girl, it's him running. That's the crazy shit. No extra pussy for me, I'm married. But it's all type of IG bitches posting pictures of him busting bitches down, right? LeBron is protected because he's the company man. God bless him. But man, when they open up his dossier, they're already redacting shit. They're already opening up files with LeBron in it from upwards of 5 to 10 years ago. When LeBron retires, bro, it's gonna be a damn, not A-Rod. Not A-Rod. What was my man that played baseball for the Cardinals? That had all them home runs, had like 65 home runs in one season. Mark McGwire. It's going to be a Mark McGwire situation. Or a Jose Canseco situation. When LeBron retired, bro, after all the records been set and all that shit, after getting in the Hall of Fame, after getting the Hall of Fame, so look at about 6 years. He got one more year of basketball in him. Then you got to be retired 5 years before you go to the Hall. 6 years, bro. In 6 years, watch all the shit that come out on LeBron. What? Then they're going to sweep him under the rug the same way they did Lou Alcindor. The same way they swept under the rug with Kareem. They're going to sweep LeBron under the rug. And then somebody else going to be the next Michael Jordan. So, let's continue. The document says the DEA claims that Mims brought controlled substances for personal use without intending to supply them to anybody. That's crazy. But according to ESPN, he was not charged with a crime, and federal authorities never interviewed him as part of the case. Yeah, he plugged. James' representatives have told ESPN that he had no knowledge that he, his wife, or any of his associates were included in the investigation until approached by a sports broadcaster last year. While James has not been accused of taking any performance-enhancing drugs, this form of publicity is the last thing he needs as he prepares for his 21st NBA season. Let me say this real quick. I'm going to go back to this article. I'm going to go back to the article. Remember when, I don't know what's going on. My memory been messed up for like the last week. I hope I ain't going through dementia. That'd be real fucked up. Not Ray Lewis. Dude that hit his wife in the elevator. Ray Lewis. Not Ray. Ray Lewis is the Baltimore. Well, he played for Baltimore too. Ray. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Ray that knocked his girlfriend out in the elevator, and then he married her since she couldn't file charges. Now I feel fucked up. I want to know. Thank you, sir. Ray Rice. I know it was a goddamn Ray. One of them Rays. All Rays are violent, by the way. I was in Atlanta in 2000. January 2000. I was in Atlanta at the Crown Plaza Ravinia. This true story. On Sandy Springs Road. I was at the January 2000, I was at the Crown Plaza Ravinia on Sandy Springs Road in Atlanta, Georgia. Or Sandy Springs, Georgia, whatever it is. And that's the same hotel that the greatest show on turf was going to be at, right? Because that Super Bowl that Ray Lewis won with Baltimore, they were playing the St. Louis Rams. The St. Louis Rams were staying at the same hotel I was staying in. I was so excited to be part of that, man. I was gonna holler at all the cats. You know me, bro, for free food, bro. I was gonna make my way to the game. I was gonna make sure they gave me some tickets and everything. The only reason I didn't go is because I was fucking with a bitch named Keisha down in Atlanta, and she fucked up my leg. But you know that's my fault because I didn't know yet. You never fuck with girls named Keisha. But anyway, I digress. Well, I'm at the hotel, hanging with Matt Warner, their quarterback, Matt Warner. We in the lobby section. They have the restaurant in the it's the lobby, and then you go down like 3 stairs like to a little sub. You know how that shit go like a sub level, and they had this like 3-star restaurant down there. And I'm down with Matt Warner, and we just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Eating finger food. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, and it come on the news that Ray Lewis shanked up somebody at the in a limo, bro. I was like, what?
Hell no, to the no, yeah.
I thought he wasn't gonna make the game, nigga. I bet on the Rams, like, yo, y'all gonna win, bro. But Ray Lewis played and they lost. But my point is, all Rays are violent. Every Ray is violent except maybe Ray Allen. Ray Allen is cool. Shout out to Ray Allen. Every other Ray is violent as shit. Ray Rice, Ray Lewis, your Uncle Ray, nigga, Ray on every urban movie. All Rays beat up people except for Ray Allen. Ray Allen is the exception to the rule. He's an exceptional Ray. Don't trust niggas named Ray. That's my point, my niggas. Don't trust niggas named Ray. Yeah, Kirk, man. You right. Kirk. Yeah, man, we chopped it up, man. He don't know who I am. Like you asked, like, you know, 34, he don't know me. I was just there. We shared 8 minutes of our lives together. It's not like, you know, it wasn't like that, but you know what I'm saying? But that's where I was at. I was chilling with Kurt Warner. And the shit came on the TVs that Ray Lewis had shanked niggas up. I'm like, damn. That's the year. It was 2000. That's when they had the Super Bowl in Atlanta. And I was down there at the same coincidence. I already was booked in. Just happened to be at the same hotel. Because nobody even told nobody what hotel they was going to be at. Because I ain't seen no groupie girls or nothing. So they kept that shit secret. I was just there. And the greatest show on turf pulled up. We was eating and drinking. I was already eating. Y'all know me, bro. I was already eating, man. You know what I'm saying? Get my PED hors d'oeuvres on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Slid through. You know what I'm saying? Me, a young nigga, shit. 2000, nigga. I'm 21, nigga. In my prime, nigga. Just chilling. Low key, they thought I played in the NFL, though. That was hilarious, too. They thought I played for some scrub-ass team, and I was like the 52nd person on somebody's bench. And I just rolled with that shit and ate hors d'oeuvres and drunk. And they figured if I was on the team, I was broke because they didn't know who I was. So they bought me out. Shout out to Kurt Warner, man. Shout out to Kurt Warner. Anyway, bros. If me, Zone, Mitch, Elijah, and LF, if we all in the same car, we all five of us in the same car, and I see a nigga I don't like, and I say, there go that nigga right there, bro. He taking food out of our mouth, try it. And all five of us air at that nigga and peel off. LF the getaway driver. I don't know why, but LF just seemed like he'd be a good getaway driver. Like he really know how to drive. I don't even know if LF know how to drive. I don't even know that man, but he just seemed like he'd be the nigga I trust behind the wheel, right? And we get away, and they got photos, and they got shell casings, and you got Bloody and motherfuckers yelling, yo, Dirty did it, and Dirty and his crew, and they yelling me by name. I'm the head motherfucker. I'm the one that they took from, nigga. I'm the one that rolled that shit out. Like, let's get him. And we all air this nigga out. And LF get us to safety. And, nigga, we at the Honeycomb hideout. We done ditched the car. Vacuum that bitch out. And then the investigators come. And they snatch LF, motherfucking Mitch, Zone, motherfucking, and goddammit, Elijah. And I'm the main nigga. They be like, yo, but we ain't fucking with Dirty, yo. Dirty good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even under investigation. You know, we know he was in a car. We know that was the car that was used in a shootout. But you know what I'm saying? We know Dirty ain't got nothing to do with that drive-by, even though he was in the car with him. Even though he the only one with motive. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get him. What would y'all think? Just using common sense. Just fuck what the media saying. Just common sense. What would y'all think? Would y'all think I had something to do with it? Since I'm the only one with a motive, and I was there at the scene, I'm the one that get away? All y'all niggas get indicted? And the only reason y'all get off is because they had to indict me to connect y'all as a motive, because y'all don't have no motive? You feel what I'm saying? Shit crazy. Shit crazy. Just saying, bro. I mean, that bullshit ain't nothing but chewed up grass, bro. Like, this shit don't make no sense, man. I'm not saying that LeBron guilty. Look. Anyway, let's go back to it, bro. Let's. This shit don't make no sense to me, bro. Oh, they ain't talking about shit after that. Let's see what the Lakers got to say about it. Lakers news: LeBron James looked at for PEDs due to his colleague. Stop the cap, bro. Nigga, he looking at PEDs because that nigga still big as an ox. Nigga been playing 21 years. Anyway. They're saying that the reason for LeBron James' longevity is because what he puts in his body. Except PEDs, though, apparently. Alright, anyway. As he spends around 1.5 M's maintaining his health. LeBron has done everything the right way. You see the subliminal messaging, right? LeBron has done everything the right way, which is why he has a squeaky clean public enemy. Hold on, man. You know who else had a squeaky clean public image, bro, for doing everything the right way, even though he was a dead-ass criminal? Kaiser Soze, bro. Shout out to Kaiser Soze. You having a squeaky clean public image only means that you didn't get caught. That's all the shit means. Once upon a time, I got stories. You know I keep stories. I got stories. 2004. Once upon a time in 2004, I'm hanging out with these Cook County sheriffs, right? Oh, that's what you said. So you gonna pull a gunner? I thought you said you was a gunner, nigga. You gonna pull a gunner? Don't snitch on me, nigga. Snitch on LF, nigga. I'm the money man in this story, nigga. You snitch on LF, nigga. Don't snitch on me. Anyway, as the story progresses. 2004, I'm talking to a sheriff. I hang with sheriffs all the time, man. I really don't fuck with police like that. But sheriffs, all sheriffs really are babysitters for adults. They just lock you up and make sure you eat 3 times a day and you don't rape other people. Sheriffs are just babysitters. I hang with sheriffs. And they hold guns. So, we play spades together and dominoes and shoot dice and they secure the game, niggas. It's beautiful to have sheriff friends. My grandfather was a sheriff. I'm used to shit. Sheriffs taught me how to shoot. Being part of the gun club, me being 8, 9 years old, and hanging out with sheriffs, and they take me to the range. And got my first black eye shooting a .22 rifle, and the kickback scope hit my eye. Hanging out with sheriffs. I ain't got no problem with the sheriffs, but I digress. Hanging out with the sheriff, but he said, man, you know how I got this job? I said, how? Once again, we talking 2004. 2004, how old am I? 23? 25, or about to be 25. It was like 40. He said, you know how I got this job? I said, how? He said, because the boomers didn't wage war on their sons yet. Let me say that again, because I don't think y'all understand, man. He said, because the boomers didn't wage war on their sons yet. So when I did my bullshit in the 1970s and 1980s. He said everything that people get locked up for now that was a felony, in 1978, it was a misdemeanor. He said I did all my bullshit before your parents waged war on you. So I didn't have felonies when I applied for this job. Shut up, Kanto. Casa Sosa existed, motherfucker. You saw the movie, nigga. You like that movie. I like that movie. Yo, Kanto, you need to slide down on me too, bro. We got a grill, bro. I got hella burgers, hella links, man. Ride down on me. Kanto, my guy. Real life guy, man. Shout out to Kanto. Kanto wouldn't be the getaway driver. Just constantly can't drive. Kanto been trying to convince me for 30 years, for 25 years that he could drive. I've never seen Kanto drive. The one time Kanto drove, we got pulled over by the police and I had to go steal my man's car back from the motherfucking impound. This is a true story. The only time I ever seen Kanto, I didn't even know the nigga knew how to put the car in gear. The only time I saw a nigga drive, we got pulled over by the police. I got arrested. Goddamn it, man, it was impounding the car. We jumped over the gate, stole my man's car back from the impound, scraped the little fucking thing they stuck on the window off and rolled out, bro. Only time I was like, nigga, it's been 25 years. I ain't seen that nigga drive before or since. Kanto don't know nothing about what's real. He don't know shit. Casa Sosa ain't real, nigga. Casa Sosa ain't real, nigga. That was based on a true story, motherfucker. Casa Sosa ain't real. Slide through the crib, though, man. We gonna grill out, bro. Next hot day. Anyway, so check this out. Kanto made me miss my motherfucking train of thought. Fuck it, we gonna keep going. Now I forgot what the fuck I was saying because of Kanto's stupid ass. Alright, let's go back. There we go. That being said, those around LeBron have not been as clean. Oh, go figure. ESPN recently obtained more than 1,400 pages, nigga, of unredacted federal investigative documents. You know how much 1,400 pages is, bro? Nigga, I write not. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on, give me a second. I don't even got no hold music. I need some hold music. Well, y'all don't need no hold music. Hold on. Okay, fellas, so check this out. A lot of y'all just know me as Dirty Folks. Y'all don't know I came in this game unpublished. The biggest book that I wrote, the one with the most pages, is my book, Murder Music. Available on Amazon, by the way. Available on Amazon. Great book. Murder Mystery book. Murder Music is... Put this up on the camera. 494 pages in 12 point font. 12 point font. 494 pages. You see how big this book is, how thick this shit is, bro? 494 pages, bro. For a novel that I wrote so that somebody would turn it to a screen print and make it. That's how I end up in a fight with not in a fight. That's not true. I had a fight with Steve Harvey. I tried to fight Steve Harvey. This is the gas face shit. When I went to go meet Spike Lee, I wanted Spike Lee to turn this into a movie, but we didn't hit it off. 494 pages. This shit is thick as a phone book. 494 pages, thick as a phone book. Murder Music, pick it up. Now, $1,400 pages, bro, of unredacted. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. That's unredacted. That means they had more pages, and then they unclassified 1,400 more pages. So they had way more than 1,400 pages. They just, goddamn it, unclassified 1,400 pages. That's what unredacted means, unclassified. Nigga. Well, I use a voice for that.
My nigga.
Bruh, ain't no motherfucking way in the world, bro. He ain't did shit. They got all this paperwork on him. He ain't did shit. It ain't 1,400 pages with one word per page, my nigga. 1,400 pages, anywhere between 12 to 16 point font that they nigga. And he blamed all that shit on LF as a getaway driver. He blamed all that shit on LF. LF did it. LF is Jermaine in this situation. It's all LF fault. It's always LF fault. He the Jermaine of this story because he the getaway driver. And y'all niggas, that's what we gonna believe though, because it's on the internet, so it must be true, right? All right, cool. 1,400 pages. Woo. I want to read it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to read it. Anyway, where we at? That's a long ass sentence. Okay, let's start over. ESPN recently obtained more than 1,400 pages of unredacted federal investigative documents that included previously unsurfaced names that the U.S. DEA found during Operation Strikeout a decade ago. This was the investigation that led to Tony Bosch being arrested for 4 years, with prominent baseball players such as Alex Rodriguez getting suspended. 2 previously unsurfaced names that are now public include David Alexander and Ernest Randy Mims. I ain't gonna lie though. If my name was Ernest, I want people to call me Randy too. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If my name was Ernest, I want people to call me Randy too. I ain't mad at you, Randy. Alexander is the athletic trainer who has trained LeBron in the past, while Mims is a longtime friend and business partner of LeBron. Hey, do me a favor, guys, man. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. It's in your heart, donate to the daycare fees, man. Like and sub, man. Okay. LeBron James was not named in the initial report, but because of his connection to both Alexander and Mims, the DEA decided to look at whether or not LeBron had any involvement. LeBron came out clean.
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
The investigation certainly made sure to check into any possible connections, according to the ESPN report. A DEA investigator said that they looked into LeBron's connections with Alexander specifically, as he was the trainer for his wife, Savannah, and even owned a cold-pressed juice and smoothie business with. Whoa!
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
Savannah went to, wait. Let me get one real quick. For those who saw the show I did earlier about sisters doing femicide, is it femicide? Whatever. Deleting their brothers. Where that show was from, bro? Cleveland, Ohio, right? Y'all remember that, right? The whole show was about girls from Cleveland deleting their brothers. Remember, during that show I told you, I said, man, avoid girls from Cleveland. They might be cute, but they crazy as shit, my nigga. Now, you want to tell me, even though LeBron is worth close to he's close to a billy, bro. Liquid, he about 200, 300 million, but like assets worth, he like a billionaire, right? And she decided to go to business with a drug dealer, nigga. You could take the girl out of Cleveland, but you can't take Cleveland out of the girl. That's all I want to say. You could take the girl out of Cleveland, but you can't take Cleveland out the girl. She got a billionaire husband, and she still found some type of way to end up linked up to a drug dealer, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Whew. Goddamn Midwest. Crazy, yo. That is crazy, though. They started a smoothie business together. All right, that's cool. The same investigator stated there was never any indication that LeBron James did anything wrong. So what you investigating for if you thought he ain't do shit wrong? Anyway, there has never been any reason to question LeBron James, and this just vindicates that point. If there was ever a time when something was going to come out, it was during this investigation that busted several other athletes. They didn't name one other athlete, though. Hold on, man. I didn't see one name of one other athlete, man. That's crazy. Let me explain something to y'all, man, because y'all got me fucked up. I wanted to do an open panel, man, because I thought this was very interesting, but y'all don't love me, so screw y'all. But I do want to give a shout out to Mineral Mitch, man. Shout out to Mineral Mitch for the $5 cash app, man. Gratitude, sir. Yo, I just found this interesting, man. I found it interesting, not even on a sports level, because like I said, I'm not going to be a sports show type of dude. If I talk about athletes, it'll be about, like, the character, person they are, if they masculine or leadership. It's not going to be about X and O's. But I thought it was interesting that everybody around you get indicted, including your wife. That's hilarious, right? Including your wife. Even your wife went under investigation. Everybody under investigation. Niggas getting indicted. Everybody around you is getting caught up. You have been in the news for 10 years of suspected for this very thing that everybody else getting indicted and investigated for. And you come out clean? Alright. I'm not even, look, I know I sound like a hater, but I ain't even trying to be a hater. Y'all just colored and y'all just like people. Y'all believe who y'all like and y'all ignore all facts of people you like. Alright. All I want to say is what I always say. Just look up, bro. Just look. Does that make sense? If the name wasn't LeBron James, it was anybody else, nigga. Would that make sense? When you think they was snitching or something, they was doing the gunner. Hey, that's Zone the gunner. But when you think they gunner, when you think they did the Nino Brown on the stand, when you think that they snitching like a motherfucker, in any other auspice of life, any other crime, whether it's drugs or trafficking, anything else, when you think that they were snitching just to stay out of trouble, I'm just asking, bro. I'm just asking. Either LeBron James is paying people off, which he's always been doing. He pay off the press. He pay off everybody. Either he paying people off through Clutch Sports, or he's snitching through Clutch Sports. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. It don't have nothing to do with longevity. It's been a lot of people that played 20 years. Karl Malone played 20 years. It's a lot of people played 20 years. I'm not saying because of longevity. I'm saying because they've been talking this shit for 10 years. Where there's smoke, there's fire. He got all the smoke around him. And he just waving it off in there. Anyway, man. I ain't trying to talk about your favorite hooper's favorite hooper, but bro, just on some hood nigga shit, on some getting excited, indicted, spend a grip in a year trying to fight it type shit. Rico Act type shit. Try, you know, whatever, bro. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that, man. I appreciate y'all sliding through, man, and listen to my, that wasn't even no conspiracy theory. That was just an observation. Conspiracy theory is some other, that's just observation. Like, there is no other place, no other situation I could say this happened, and I wouldn't say somebody snitching or somebody getting paid off or something. Whatever. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all sliding through, man. Love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Dale, you're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments, because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folk.
And have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of Dirty Folks, when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Cause she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you, and it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, tribesman, the daycare is too influential to be so small. Do your big homie a favor, man. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars that can change somebody's life, man. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.